This is a Hot Pie Original.
I'm also going to dump an internal problem onto you. I'm struggling with this. I've turned the corner on this guy. I have different feelings. My feelings, so full of feelings, my feelings have changed. Do you feel sorry for Mike Lindell? I want to ask all of you that. Is Mike Lindell that kid? The kid that gets picked on too much, or is the kid that asked to get picked on, gets punched in the face for good reason? Is he the kid in the dodgeball game that talks so much trash? Ted Cruz is the kid in the dodgeball game that talks trash, and so you decide, I'm going to hit him in the face. He sucks at dodgeball. He's chubby. He can't do anything, but he talks trash the whole time. Even his teammates want to hit him with a red ball. Okay? So let's use everything on your feelings as a measurement of dodgeball. I wondered if Mike Lindell's not the kid you think, man, I could take him out right now. I could hit him right in the head. Nah, pass. I'm going to hit the Cruz kid with the glasses, hit him right in the face. He's wearing topsiders anyway. I'll pass on Mike. Would you avoid hitting Mike Lindell with a red ball? There's your moral compass. You could hit him. He can't move very well. He's sticking his tongue out. He's saying so-and-so's cheating. He just won't shut up. But do you look at that kid and go, you know what? It's not okay. I'm not going to pick on him today. I'm not taking him out today in dodgeball. Everybody go over there at the Cruz kid. He won't shut up. Take him out. He'll complain about it. I'm starting to feel sorry for Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell, for those that don't know, is the MyPillow guy. He's a piece of work. Such a piece of work that I'm finding myself now starting to feel sorry for him. I don't think this is going well. And I think, myself included, I think we're picking on him. I don't know how Mike made a lot of money. I don't even know if he has a lot of money. He seems to be losing a lot of money. Mike Lindell wears the blue shirt. I assume he advertises in a lot of places. I assume his products are pretty good. I don't know. But he's a rich guy who sells pillows and maybe something else. I don't know that either. And he is in love with Donald Trump. And he won't stop. And he really won't stop. And he says he has documentaries. You know the story of Mike Lindell. My better question is, once we're done giggling at Mike Lindell, do you start to feel a little sorry for the guys? It's not starting to get a little ugly. So let's go back in time, first of all, and follow Mike as he crashes and burns in a very public way. Listen, the guy has gone public and saying companies have stopped carrying my products, which you'd think would be an indicator maybe to shut up and just sell pillows, right? Stay in your lane, Mike. So, and he also is fighting lawsuits all the time, but he also is just traveling around the country. He's kind of asking for it, right? He's in the dodgeball game saying the election was fraud. He just won't stop. He won't stop throwing the ball at you, so you can't help but throw the ball back at him. He won't let the election go, and he seems kind of crazy to me. And I'm asking, do you feel sorry for him? Go back in time. My first experience with Mike Lindell was his full-on meltdown not long ago on Newsmax, of all places.
What happened with your Twitter account and the company page?
We have 100% proof. And then when they took it down about 3 weeks ago, and then I'm going to put it back up. My personal, it was a
Mike, thank you very much. Mike, you're talking about machines that we at Newsmax have not been able to verify any of those kinds of allegations. We just want to let people know that there's nothing substantive that we've seen. And let me read you something there. While there were some clear evidence of some cases of vote fraud and election irregularities, the election results in every state were certified, and Newsmax accepts the results as legal and final. The courts have also supported that view. So we wanted to talk to you about canceling culture, if you will. We don't want to relitigate the allegations that you're making, Mike, because we understand where you are. So let me ask you this. Do you think that this should be temporary because it appears to be permanent? Could you make an argument that it is temporary?
What?
Could you make an argument that this could be a temporary banning rather than permanent?
No, I want it to be a permanent because you know what? They did this because I'm revealing all the evidence on Friday of all the election fraud with these machines. So I'm sorry if you think it's not
Mike,
real.
can I ask our producers, can we get out of here, please? I don't want to have to keep going over this.
Actually,
we at Newsmax have not been able to verify any of those allegations that you're
Mike, hold on a second. Everybody hold on a second. Mike, hold on 1 second. Let's talk a little bit about just what is happening overall in terms of censorship.
Trying to cancel out my company and myself in this country. It's cancel culture.
So Father's Day is coming up. You're doing the gift boxes.
Yep.
So here's something that's certainly not a tie or a sweater or a pair of socks. Not a bad idea.
Well, I think it's great if you don't know what to get your dad. I mean, get him some hot sauce. That way he can prove how much of a man he is, right? And this hot sauce will go great, and your dad will love it. So I think it makes a great gift box. You can go to our website and find those there. It come in packs of 4. It's a great box you just give to your dad and say, listen, here, Dad, thanks for being my dad. And it's not that sock that's just going to go in a drawer. It's not that gift card that's going to go in a wallet, never be used again. It's actually something he can share with his friends. And so I think it's a great idea.
All right, order a box now. It's atxhotsauce.com, atxhotsauce.com. Oh, boy. Remember that one? That's where the story was more about the news anchor, the Ron Burgundy, throwing down his mic and running to his car in the parking lot. Because they got sued. Mike's been sued. Everyone has been sued from these companies that make the voting machines for pretty good reason. They got sued. So you saw Ron Burgundy there trying to stop old Mike so they don't get sued some more. And then he decided, I can't shut him up, so I'm going to run to my car, get a bottle, and hide. It was classic. And I've played it and laughed at it. I'm still laughing at it. I want to dump it back on you. I just want this to sink in. That right there is hitting that kid that maybe you should start feeling sorry for. That's hitting him with that red ball a lot. That's knocking him off his feet. He tries to get back up. He's flopping on the ground. You hit him again. Life is dodgeball, right? Which is illegal now. But life is dodgeball, and you keep repeatedly hitting that Mike kid and laughing about it. Are you sure it's okay? I don't have an answer here, but I'm just sort of living this out. I'm not sure it's okay anymore. I'm not sure I'm going to hit him with a red ball again. I'm not going to hit him in the head again. He might be the last kid playing. We've taken out the Cruz kid already. I don't know if I'm going to hit Mike. He can't get away. Maybe we should let Mike win one time. You know what, guys? Let's let Mike try to hit us with the ball for once. He'd miss, but we'd still try. So then, of course, I think this whole bit is pretty funny. I think it's very funny. This guy named Jordan Klepper, and it's called, he does a segment on The Daily Show. I think it's The Daily Show. And so he's basically following Mike Lindell around. And Mike, or should I say poor Mike, has another rally. I mean, this is going on all the time. Mike will not stop. I'll grant you that. He won't stop. He will not stop and just sell pillows. And it's pretty hilarious. So this guy, of course, ends up going to the Mike rally or whatever this rally is. And then he interviews people at the rally. Mike's spending his own money on this. And then, of course, so right now I'm laughing at the people in the crowd. And some people would say, you got to take this seriously. Now the question is, forget them. As the picking on Mike is a complete doofus, I'm starting to feel a little guilty about it. Obviously, this comedian doesn't feel guilty at all, and I think a lot of you are probably not going to feel guilty. But if I introduce any guilt whatsoever that maybe, just maybe, this guy is so pathetic, we're picking on him,